Hello everyone, my name is Kril. I am the Executive Director at B&K Agency, and today we are going to talk about the new US energy policy and what it means for Europe. On his first day in the office, President Trump has signed several executive orders which will significantly change the US energy policy. These orders, first of all, declare national energy emergency and aim at increasing and improving US production of oil and gas. Specifically, this means speeding up permits for energy projects. This means allowing drilling oil and gas in sensitive areas such as Alaska Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, and it means reducing regulation that limit fossil fuel extractions. And the goal of this is for the US to become again the major player in the global oil markets, to cut down on imports and to cut the cost for the American consumers. But what does it mean for the global oil markets and for Europe specifically? Traditionally, US hasn't been a big exporter of natural gas to Europe. There are a few reasons for this. First of all, US natural gas has always been used domestically. There wasn't much infrastructure for the export of liquefied natural gas, LNG, and US has always been about self-sufficiency rather than export. Meanwhile, Europe has always been relying on cheaper gas from pipelines coming from Russia and some other countries, and this way US LNG was not very attractive. For the European Union, Trump's policies will bring major changes. First of all, Europe imports a lot of its gas from other countries, so cheaper oil prices on American gas might amend some of the current contracts that Europe has in place with countries such as Qatar or Azerbaijan, and for some countries also with Russia. This could push Europe to diversify where it gets its energy from and potentially renegotiate some of the trade deals with the US to ensure steady supply. However, this might go against the European Green Deal, which aims to achieve climate neutrality by 2050. The European Green Deal focuses primarily on cutting greenhouse gas emissions, on boosting renewable energy and improving energy efficiency. Cheaper US oil might slow down European move towards renewables, as fossil fuels might be much more attractive economically. In the US, Trump's orders oppose these environmental goals. The Trump administration has already rolled back electric vehicle mandates, pulled the US out of the Paris Climate Accords, and cut the investment in the renewable sources. This signals a focus on economic gains from traditional sources of energy rather than focusing on long-term environmental sustainability. Europe has been trying to reduce its reliance on Russian gas by working together with other energy suppliers such as Norway or Azerbaijan and investing in renewable energy. However, with the US offering much more oil for export, Europe might need to balance very carefully between its energy security and its climate goals. Trump's new energy policy has already shocked everyone on the global scene, and Europe is at the crossroads. Just recently, the European People's Party has called on the EU to amend the European Green Deal so that Europe could be more competitive with the US. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni might be the one to lead the discussions and negotiate a new trade deal with the US, also to build stronger transatlantic ties. In any case, without compromise and without deregulation in the energy sector, Europe might find itself at the crossroads between the US and China and potentially hurt its geopolitical and economic positions. That's it from us for today. Stay tuned for more.